What's up, gamers? My name is G18 and welcome to Versus. Now Versus is the series where we take two guns or items out of Battlefield 4 and we compare them. Now you guys can leave comments suggesting who you want to see go in the big arena next. But because this is the first episode of Versus, I get to choose the guns. Now at first I was a bit skeptical of what gun I should choose. Should I do pistols? Should I do carbines? Should I do the overpowered assault rifles? I don't know. But since I've been striving so hard to get the 44 Magnum, I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. Because I know pretty much everything about the 44 Magnum. I want to do some work. I want to look up stuff and, become more familiar with these guns. And I can, really get into it. So today, I have the G18 and 93R. Now, I did play a little bit with both of these guns in Battlefield 3, but I think I only had one service star with each of these guns. So you really know I probably only picked it up for achievement or assignment. It was something small. Now, the first thing you're going to notice with the G18 is that it is the king of spray and pray. Now, spray and pray pretty much means that you pull this out and you just hope that it hits something. Now, if you leave this thing in automatic fire mode and you press the trigger down all the way, you will just be hitting all over the place. This is a huge disadvantage, especially when you're aiming down sight. It does the same thing. Unless you burst fire or you kind of lay off the trigger a bit, unless they are 2 feet or 2 meters. And sometimes I even find it hard then, because the bullets kind of just go everywhere but the person I'm trying to shoot. But in single fire mode, this gun is actually pretty awesome. You can really tear up targets with this gun. And I wasn't really expecting that. Now, a lot of you guys won't be using, of course, single fire mode, because who actually likes switching that every time they play the game? Now, for a minute, we're going to switch over to the 93R. A gun that really surprised me. Now, to me, back in Battlefield 3, the 93R was kind of underpowered. It didn't have just as much stopping force as the G18. And if you guys will notice, the G18 has been nerfed a lot. The hip fire and the aim down sight accuracy is just all over the place now. And I guess it's more close to real life. I'm not really sure. But the 93R has gotten some major improvements. But it's unlocked later than the G18. The hip fire on the 93R really surprised me. I conducted tests without silencers or red dot sight because I wanted to just give you guys the raw gun. Now, a good setup for the G18 is the silencer and the red dot sight because it really improves your hip fire. But getting back onto subject, the 93R really did impress me. I wasn't really expecting it to, spray all over the place like the G18, but it was pretty much consistent as long as you didn't spam your trigger button. And the reason this is because the first 2 rounds of your burst weapon, there is no recoil. Something DICE, I'm not sure, wanted to implement in the game, or just said, I forgot it. I'm not sure what is going on there. I'm not sure if that's going to be in a patch update, but there's just no recoil really for the first 2 shots of a burst weapon, and that's for any gun. So as long as you use your first 2 shots very wisely, you'll be okay. The 93R really takes the cake on this one, and the G18 can be buried back in Battlefield 3. It did have its time, especially if you threw a suppressor on it. It was a really good setup back in Battlefield 3. The aim reticle now takes up the whole screen and you're going to have a lot of accuracy issues. Sometimes I was like literally right next to an enemy, and instead of knifing him, I tried to shoot him and it only hit him 1 or 2 times. But that was in automatic mode. If you don't use it in automatic mode as often and you use the single fire thing, it's kind of a hidden thing right now, and I'm not sure if DICE is going to catch on to it. Now, I said that the 93R really won this one, but it falls short in some things such as fire rate. You can't drop someone as fast as you can with the G18 if you can hit them with the G18 theoretically. But that's about it. The 9.3R, I still feel like you should use it because usually when you pull out your pistol, it's because you ran out of primary ammo and you're trying to finish that last guy. So the 9.3R will be a great option if you're just trying to get that last kill. The 9.3R will really help out because it has good hip fire accuracy and aim down sight accuracy. Now here's the shaker here. I still prefer my 44 Magnum over the 9.3R, and that's because I have a terrible history with burst weapons, and I just generally don't like how they shoot. It's just a personal opinion thing that a lot of people kind of judge me over. But remember to leave a comment suggesting who you want to see go in the arena next. My name is G18. If you want to see more videos like this, come over and subscribe. Like this video if you want to see more versus videos. See you guys. Stay creative.